Today, we're diving into 3 simple systems every solopreneur needs to save time. I'm Ray Huck, triple certified business strategist and founder of Start to Scale, where I help you grow your business without burnout. If you're constantly juggling client work, social media, and all the things, but still feel like nothing is really moving forward, this training is for you. Running a business doesn't have to feel like chaos every single day. I know what it's like to be busy but not productive, to finish a week and still have a to-do list that feels just as long. It's overwhelming. The truth is, a few simple systems can give you hours of your time back each week, and that's what we're going to talk about today. If we haven't met yet, again, I'm Ray. I've built multiple businesses while raising my kids, managing the family, and working less than 20 hours a week. Inside my membership, Start to Scale, I teach solopreneurs and small teams how to simplify the back end of their business so they can scale without stress. And today, I'm giving you a little sneak peek at how we do that, starting with 3 of my favorite systems. And let me be clear, you do not need to be a type A planner or tech-savvy wizard to benefit from systems. Systems aren't about being rigid. They're about having routines and tools that protect your time and help you show up consistently. When you systematize the repeatable stuff, you free up your energy for the work that actually moves the needle. The first system every solopreneur needs is what I call the weekly CEO workflow. It's your reset button. Instead of starting each week in reactive mode, this is how you step into a CEO seat and direct your week like the boss you are. And it takes some time to get into this, but we really want to start focusing on our revenue, our relationships, and our results as the CEO. But when we don't have systems in place, it's hard for us to get there. So here's what that system looks like. You check your income goals and expenses. We always want to be aware of our numbers. We're going to pick the 3 most important tasks that we need to get done. We're going to reflect on what's working, what's not, and we're going to review our client needs or deadlines because, again, we want to make sure we're delivering what we promise. We want to over-deliver and under-promise everything we do. And we're going to plan the next 5 to 7 days with intention. This takes about 15 minutes every Monday and saves me hours of wasted time later in the week. And inside Start to Scale, I give you the exact template I use, so it's an easy check, done kind of thing. System number 2 is our offer delivery system, and it's all about making sure you consistently deliver on what you promised your clients or customers. So many business owners have amazing offers, but they drop the ball. They forget to send things. They lose trust. They forget they had that meeting. They double book themselves, right? We really want to go back to our number one value in business is consistently delivering on what we promise. And having a system like this in place is what is going to solve that. So here's how it works for this offer delivery system. We're going to automate our onboarding with one welcome email, or maybe it's a form, but we're going to have that automated. So immediately when someone signs up to work with us, they are getting something, especially if it's a larger investment that they're making. We're going to outline our client journey. So what happens at day 1, week 2, week 3? We want to have this outlined so it's clear for us and it's clear for our team. We're going to use a tool like ClickUp, Asana, Trello to track where each client is. And we're going to make sure that we are checking on this or we have a team member and that is their role. We're going to pre-write responses to common questions. This is also a great place if you have a virtual assistant or an OBM. They can, they have it there. It's in your voice. And because we're always, there's very similar questions that come through, especially if they're tech related, if you have an online course, and it saves so much time to have these pre-written. And we're going to set calendar reminders for follow-ups. We're also going to put it in ClickUp or whatever you're using, but we want to make sure that we're consistently following up so people don't get forgotten when they make the investment. We truly need to have this value of wanting our clients to succeed. The goal is for your client experience to feel smooth and professional, even if it's just you right now and you haven't hired a team yet. Now, the third system is your content creation flow, because showing up online isn't optional anymore, but it also can't take all day. And this system helps you create content that builds trust without burning out. I've seen a lot of people and they spend hours a day. And if your business isn't solely trying to get views on social media, like if you're not a TikTok influencer who gets paid by TikTok, we don't want to spend our entire day creating content. So, what we're going to do is we're going to choose 3 to 5 content pillars for us to talk about. It helps us stay focused, it makes it clear, less overwhelming. We're going to batch our content once a month, just one afternoon. And if you're making videos, switch out your clothes. One day have a black top on. Next day it's the next video you're going to change your top to a white top. We're just going to mix it up a little bit, but we want to spend just one day where we film all of our content or take all of our pictures. We're going to use templates for captions, graphics, and stories. Not everything has to be extremely unique because not everyone is going to see every single one of your posts. And we're going to schedule it out. So once we have this ready, we're going to schedule it out. Either you're going to schedule it, or if you have a VA, that's a great task for them. And this lets you stay visible even when you're off living your life because it's already done. You spent that one day during the month creating all of this, and you can be confident that you are staying active on social. And again, Insight starts scale. I give you the plug and play templates to make this really easy. Every month we have a content drop. You go in, you make it, sound like you, but it's a way where you don't have to get stuck in that decision fatigue where you're like, I have no idea what to talk about. So the biggest mistake I see solopreneurs making is they overcomplicate it. Most people overcomplicate their business as just the truth, right? I've been there. All of my clients have been there. They're using 12 tools and 5 planners, and then they have their sticky notes, and they have this notebook, and then they don't know where that notebook is. So they start a new notebook, and then they decide they want a paper planner, but they're also using ClickUp, right? A lot of us have been there when we're trying to build our business. But the truth is, you need a handful of simple systems that you actually use, and that's it. And the real magic here is just we want to stay consistent and we want to not drop the ball, especially when it comes to anything related to our clients. So when we put these 3 systems in place, we're going to make better decisions faster. We're going to feel more in control. Our clients are happier. And in return, we're going to earn more because we're focused on the right things. We're focused on our clients. We're not doing a ton of random things, realizing on Friday, like I actually haven't, got anything done that I should have got done. And our focus here is we want to get our time back. We don't want to be working 50 hours a week as a CEO, as an entrepreneur. We want to get to that 20 hours a week and eventually the 10 hours a week, and as your business grows, that number can go down depending on your business structure. And if you want help actually setting this up, this is exactly what I help you do inside Start to Scale. So it's just $7 a month. You get access to over 30 plus systems. Again, don't implement all of them. Pick your top 3. I have done for you templates. There is support in there. And really, I built this membership because I know firsthand how hard it is to grow a business when you're doing everything on your own. So I keep it affordable. I keep it very straight to the point. I'm not about fluff. I just like to tell you what works for me, for my clients. And it's always, we're always updating it because business is changing. So we have different templates in there. We have content and launch planning tools, swipe files, SOPs, action steps so that, you can focus on if you're working 1 hour a day, you have an idea of what you should be doing for that 1 hour a day. And there's just a great group of people in there. And if you want, you can add Voxer coaching, a weekly 1 day a week of Voxer coaching for additional $20 a month. So the total there is just $27 for Start to Scale plus the Voxer coaching. So what I really want you to get from this is you're not behind. You're not doing it wrong. You don't need to hustle harder. I'm not a fan of the hustle. You just need the right systems. And once that fits in your life, and when you find the ones that do fit in your life and support your growth, that's when you start to thrive. And I love to build them together with you. Insights Start to Scale. I'll put the link in the description here. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm here to cheer you on, and you got this. You're going to be successful. Just keep going and simplify. Have a great day. Thanks.